Hi guys, and karibu sana to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chitchat GRWM. Welcome to my little space. In the previous video, I dyed my hair. If you have not watched that, please pause, go watch that first before we get into this one. So because I didn't want the last video to be too long, I decided to do a separate video explaining why I decided to dye my hair. Yeah, and I thought it would be fun to do. I'm doing mini twist, and I thought it would be fun to do mini twist as we chit chat and just kind of talk about why I decided to dye my hair. It would be like a very informal kind of like video. I'm not doing things like the normal way, just vibes. Okay, so I'm going to start off by taking this off. So what I did is I did the threading method to stretch my hair, and I went ahead and just kind of stretched it yesterday at night. If you are new to this channel and you've not watched that video, I will link it down below just to kind of show you how I straighten my hair without using heat. So that's what I did. So we're just going to undo this. Grabbing my comb, and I'm just going to comb this out. The threading method is such a great way to stretch your hair without using heat. It's honestly one of my faves. Next, we're going to section, and we're going to section the hair into 4 parts. So I love twist. I love twist because they're so easy to do. So I have been filming non-stop for the past I don't know how many days. I'm so tired of my hair, so I just kind of want to put it in twist for like a week or 2 honestly, and then yeah, I'll get back to filming. Actually, I also have clips. I see a lot of natural hair girlies using clips, but imagine I prefer hair ties, but I like to use both sometimes. So I'm sectioning it into 4 sections, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and this is like my go-to style, and they say it helps to grow hair, so I guess it's a win-win. The 2 products of the day, we have for leave-in. I'm using today my Auntie Jackie leave-in. I love this leave-in. Oh, so it's a little bit on the pricey end. Bruh, you already know, like you know these things. I love Mosara hydrating butter. If you're not new here, I've been using it for such a long time, and it is the one Kenyan brand that I will stand on and I will promote to you until the day I decide I'm no longer doing hair videos. And even after, I absolutely love this, and I got to have it. Namisha, I'm supposed to refill it. To seal all the goodness in, I have my TCB coconut oil, another Kenyan brand that I absolutely love, and I really like their TCB coconut oil, so I'm going to be using that. And also have some coconut oil here, some leftover coconut oil. Okay, so let's get to it. So about dyeing my hair, first of all, a little update. So far so good, can't really complain. I haven't had any problems. I try, oh sorry, this is leave-in and water. So it's been like 3 weeks, no, actually it's been a month since I dyed my hair. So far so good. I try to incorporate a little bit more of deep treatment at least every 2 weeks. So the past 2 weeks I have done it, so I'm trying to do it at least every 2 weeks. And yeah, this not a lot of breakage compared to what I thought. Like I thought it's going to break a lot, but I guess because I am trying my best to take care of it, it has not really, I've not had any issues. I have seen breakage. It has, yeah, there's a little bit of breakage, but not that much. In with leave-in, in with Mosara, and I seal everything in with some coconut oil. And then we get to twisting, trying to keep this as neat as I possibly can, but at the same time not really. So yes, so why did I dye my hair? So guys, I've been talking about dyeing my hair for ages, and I mean ages. ever since I was in high school. Imagine I went to high school, finished high school, went to campo, finished campo, and never dyed my hair. And I was just like, why? So yeah, it's been something that I have wanted to do for such a long time. Like really, like all my friends will tell you it's something that I've always been talking about doing, but I was just so scared. One, I was scared of damage because I heard that dye obviously damages your hair. Secondly, I do not like change. I'm one of those people who really struggle to change. Like I am not yani I genuinely do struggle to make changes. I like things how they are and I just like for them to stay like that. 3, I cannot make a decision to save my life. I am the worst decision maker ever. Honestly, just because I am like the biggest overthinker, and I like overthinking is honestly my biggest hobby. Ooh, I've decided to just spill the tea on myself this video, huh? It really was just a combination of the 3 things, but very heavy on overthinking. That's what it was, honestly. It was just overthinking. So I've become such a pro at doing twist. I can literally finish my head in like an hour. Literally an hour. What made me do it? Honestly, I felt like this year I just wanted to become like a new person, like a new unrecognizable person. Like that's my mission. By the end of this year, I just want to be like a very new person, physically, mentally, emotionally. Like I just don't want to be the same person anymore. And I thought, what better way to initiate my becoming a better person than to dye my hair? Isn't it so funny how as women we usually think that dyeing our hair or shaving our heads is automatically going to solve all the problems in our lives? That's so funny. But I don't know, I felt like it will just make me feel better, and honestly it did. I feel better, I feel like a new person. I love it. It's a really good way to just kind of switch things up. Actually, what I wanted was to shave my hair. That's what I wanted. At one point, I will. It's just that I couldn't figure out, number one, what I would do on my channel if I were to shave my head. That's like the first one. Number two, I also feel like there's a confidence that you need to have to walk around with a shaved head, and I do not, like, I'm honest enough with myself to say that I do not think that I am at that place yet in my life, but I feel like eventually, considering the journey I'm on, I feel like at one point I'll be in that position in my life where I can be able to walk around with a shaved head. But I'm self-conscious or self-aware enough to know that I am not there yet. But one day I will get there, and when I do, I'm going to cut my hair. I'm done. But you know what it is, guys? Honestly, if like I'm being honest with myself, I think I attach a lot of my femininity to my hair. Actually, no, it's not even femininity. A lot of my identity. Like I feel like my identity is very much based on my hair. Like people know me for my hair. Since I was a child, I've always been known for my hair. And I don't know, I feel like if I shave my head and I won't be me. Does that make any sense? And I know I am not my hair, okay? But I'm just like, even if I go to like the deep roots, like the root of everything, I attach my beauty to my hair. Just because that's what we've been taught. Like as a woman, your hair is your beauty. And I'm not an exception to that. I also attach a lot of my beauty and femininity and my identity to my hair, which honestly is so wrong. Because regardless, I should be able to feel pretty whether or not I have hair, whether or not my hair is done. And I acknowledge that, and I acknowledge that that is a problem. Maybe that's something I should work on and really go and like think about it and just kind of like figure out why I attach so much of my beauty and femininity and identity to my hair. It's so weird that somehow I think at the back of my mind that if I cut my hair, I look ugly, because that's what I've been told all my life, is that women are hair. Like, your hair is the most essential part of your beauty as a woman. And that's just messed up, because then we are held to this very unrealistic standard of how we should look like. Can you tell that I didn't have any plan for how this video was supposed to go? I was like, I'm just going to talk. Yeah. Why do we attach so much of our beauty and identity to our hair? Food for thought. One of the things that I've also just kind of started to see over the years is how we as women let our hair consume us. Like, we really do. Like, it becomes like the center of our world. I have friends who cannot walk around with open hair. Like, there are a couple of my friends, and it's not even one, like probably 5, who I know who cannot walk with their open hair. Like, if they have braids on, when they undo those braids, they're going to get their hair braided that particular day, because they feel like their hair is not the best, or they don't look their best if their hair is not done, which is such BS, by the way. And even not even to come for anyone who feels like that, but also I myself, I also feel like that most of the time. If my hair is not done, I feel like I'm unattractive, which is so crazy, which is also why I'm so scared of shaving my hair, because I feel like I'd become unattractive, or like people would see me as unattractive, which again I say is so insane and so bizarre that we have let it come to this. Isn't it so crazy what great lengths we would go to make sure that we look good, or to make sure that our hair looks good? From palming to doing suji what, or being so obsessed about making the hair grow. Like, our hair consumes us, and that's not right. Like, we should be able to feel our best, whether or not our hair is done, whether or not our hair is palmed or relaxed or braided. Like, you know how you feel, like, you feel pretty when you have your hair done, right? But why? Or you won't shave your head like me because you attach your beauty to your hair, to a point where you'd feel, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with attaching beauty to your hair. I think my hair is absolutely beautiful, and it really makes part of who I am, which is why I'm saying, like, it is part of me, right? Like, I acknowledge that, and I love my hair, and I just love my hair. It is what it is. I love my fro. I have grown to embrace it and embrace how beautiful it is over the years. Of course, it's not like I got to this stage of my life automatically, but I also want to be in a point in my life where I also feel beautiful when my hair is not done, or I feel like the best version of me when I have a shaved head. Like, I do not want it to be contingent. I don't want it to be contingent upon whether or not my hair is done, or whether or not I have hair. It's insane, but it's just something that I've been really thinking about heavy the past couple of days, why we attach so much of our beauty and so much of our essence and so much of who we are to our hair. I don't want you to think that I have anything against relaxed hair, or anything against looking decent or having decent looking hair. Decent, okay? No, I'm all for it, and I think you should absolutely look your best. But I'm just saying that we should. I feel like as a society, especially as an African society, we should have done better in terms of teaching our young girls to embrace their natural hair, whatever state it's in, and not drill into their heads that if the hair is not done, that they're not pretty. Like, that's what I wish could have happened, but that's our obligation as a society right now, especially now. I feel like we should be better than our predecessors, because honestly, I don't even blame them. That's all they knew. And yeah, I'm just saying that I'm gonna teach my daughter, if I ever have one, that her beauty is not dependent on the state of her hair. That's all. That's what I'm going to teach her. Her beauty is not dependent on the state of her hair. Whether her hair is done, whether her hair is not done, she is beautiful regardless. And that's what I am trying to teach myself, and trying to teach everyone around me, and trying to teach you, and trying at the same time, even I am learning to unlearn some of the negative things that I know. So that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Share with your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. If I do my twist, I always think I'm going to look like the TikTok girls or the other YouTube girls, and then I end up looking like a SoundCloud rapper. It looks like I'm about to drop my first mixtapes in different area code. I got hoes from the west to the east. Yo, I'm going to stop disgracing hip hop. But if you think about it, isn't it so crazy what great lengths we would go through? Isn't it so crazy what great lengths great isn't it so crazy whenever I start doing my twist? But when I get to this point, I'm like, F this shit. As is she? Gosh. One day I'm going to sit here with a pair of scissors, and I'm going to shave this hair off together with societal beauty standards, and I'm going to live my life. And that will be the day that I think I'll be free from the shackles of thinking that I need my hair to look a certain way for me to be pretty.